Hi everyone and welcome to the Team 4 presentation of our Band in a Box project. Team 4 consists of myself, Alan Birch, Douglas Heiner, and Thomas Phillips. Today we're going to discuss the instruments that we designed and built. These instruments are capable of playing the ASU alma mater and of fitting inside of a 2x2 by 2 foot box. So quickly during our presentations we'll cover the cost and budget associated with each instrument, the notes and frequencies that each instrument is capable of producing, and also the design process and evolution of that design that we went through while building each instrument. So up first will be myself with the pan flute, then Thomas Phillips will be showing off his glockenspiel, and then Douglas Heiner will demonstrate his lap harp. Thanks for attending. We hope you enjoy it. Hi everybody, it's Alan Birch again with the pan flute that I designed and built for Maroon and Gold 4. So here it is, the final product. As you can see, it's about 7.5 inches wide, 11.3 inches long. It's only just over a ½ inch deep. So it's going to fit in the box just fine. It is capable of playing the ASU alma mater in high voice. So let's give it a listen. So there you go. It's I would not say that I'm a skilled musician, but I have done the calculations. You can see those on page 9 of my PowerPoint. It's gonna play the ASU alma mater. I think it would be done really well if you had a skilled musician behind this rather than myself. So let's just quickly talk about some of the design and the budget. So as you can see on slide 10, I ended up coming under my original estimate. I was at $12.50 and my estimate ended up coming in at $11.21. And so that includes the hot glue, metal strips, duct tape, and everything. And it also includes my high-tech end caps here. I ended up using pennies rather than PVC end caps you would get at the hardware store. They were just significantly, obviously they were a penny. The end caps are 38 cents, so it was cost prohibitive, and the end caps would make this assembly process that much more difficult. So did end up using duct tape rather than paint. I think that is going to be more durable and just make for a better product, a longer lasting product. So I hope you enjoyed the final cut of all the instruments put together, and thanks for listening, and I'll leave it with Tom now.
Good evening. Welcome to the presentation on the glockenspiel that we have produced for the band.
This is our glockenspiel for the low voice. To make the notes, my bar is measured anywhere from 16.5 to 10.5. You'll see the formula I use to find my lengths.
The frequencies we had to play ranged from a G2 down to a BB3. Our original design plan was to go with copper pipes or PVC pipes, but as it turned out, due to the limitation on pipe, we changed to bars, and I went with the thinnest possible metal to save on size so as to make room for the other instruments.
One of the issues I encountered was the thinness of the metal. My original metal was too thin and too flexible, so I had to go to a thicker bar. On this slide, you'll see my total budget breakdown of $13.50.
And I will now pass the presentation over to my next partner. Thank you.
So hey, thanks Tom. I'm Douglas. I'll be covering our string instrument. We have the lap harp. It originated from our original design of a guitar. We're going to go ahead and start out with a few strings just so you can hear how it plays. Some of the features are the fact that we kept all the string lengths the same. The only things that we changed were the density of the string, as well as we used a mechanism down here along the bottom that allows us to change the tension, which was able to give us each of our different frequencies that we needed. Originally we had, like I said, a guitar. We ended up scrapping that idea. We cut off the neck. That eliminated the frets and the different length strings, and that made it a little bit easier for us to be able to get each frequency that we needed. The budget for the lap harp came in at $13.52. That included the wood frame, the screws, the metal brackets, the strings, everything that we needed to make it. Some of the challenges were some of the strings originally weren't holding up to the stress test and they were breaking off, so we ended up having to change some of the densities. We kept the first two at our thinnest and our last two at our thickest, and the two in the middle are actually the same as well. Some of the improvements, obviously, we could make more strings, we could add bars in here to allow us to change some of the different notes a little bit more. Obviously, we can make this a little bit bigger and be able to cover a wider range of frequencies. But for this project, we were able to get everything compact and keep it within our 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot stage box for Maroon and Gold 4. Thank you for your time and hope you enjoyed this. So in conclusion, Team 4, we were able to construct 3 quality instruments that were all creative, compact, visually appealing, and well constructed. We kept everything within the monetary and materialistic constraints, and we hope that Maroon and Gold 4 have success and enjoy their new instruments, and we thank you for your time.